In Umezi, a village surrounded by ancient forests and massive, sacred Iroko trees, Emeka lives peacefully with his wife, Nainkem, and their 2 children. He's known in Umezi as a kind, responsible man who values family and loyalty. One evening, while Emeka gathers firewood near the sacred Iroko tree, he sees a young woman standing in the moonlight. She is beautiful, with an otherworldly charm. Her name is Amara, and she speaks softly, making Emeka feel strangely drawn to her.
"Good evening. The night is beautiful, is it not?"
Amara said, smiling.
"Oh yes, it is. But you seem new to this village. I've never seen you before."
Emeka said, startled. "Perhaps you were not looking. Not everyone sees what is right in front of them." Despite feeling uneasy, Emeka returns to the Iroko each night, finding Amara there as if she's waiting for him. Soon, he can't stop thinking about her, even when he's with his family. Nainkem notices her husband acting distant and shares her concerns with Elder Udu, who says,
"The Iroko is sacred child. Its roots go deep into the spirit world. Warn your husband, those who play with spirits may pay a terrible price."
He also advises her to remind Emeka of the importance of family and faithfulness. But Emeka, enchanted by Amara, ignores his wife's concerns, believing he can handle this alone. As Emeka continues to meet Amara at night, he becomes more obsessed. Amara hints that she can give him things he's never had, causing Emeka's desire to grow even stronger. At home, he becomes withdrawn, impatient, and unkind to his family, as he's slowly changing. In tears, Naim said, "What has happened to you, Emeka? The children are constantly sick, nightmares plague me, and yet you seem elsewhere. Have I lost my husband?" Defensive Emeka said, "It..."
"Enough, Nainkem. Stop worrying, just get out and leave me alone. Everything is fine."
Neem and their children begin to experience strange, unexplained illnesses. Emeka, meanwhile, hears whispers calling his name, sees shadows moving around his home, and dreams of the Iroko tree dripping with blood. Yet he still can't stop himself from visiting Amara. Elder Udo warns Emeka directly, reminding him that desire can bring harm, not only to oneself but to the people we love. But Emeka, thinking of the promise Amara represents, ignores his advice, believing his family will be fine. One night, Emeka asks Amara who she is.
"Tell me, Amara. Who? What are you?"
At first, she says,
"I am Amara, the one you're madly in love with. Why do you ask these bizarre questions you never seem to mind?"
But Emeka persists and promises to be loyal and faithful to her. She finally reveals her truth. Amara said,
"I was betrayed by a man who I loved. Hurt and heartbroken, I went to a medicine man who gave me charms to kill him, and the consequence is that I was cursed to wander eternity alone. Now I roam, cursed to wander alone. Now I find company in those whose hearts stray."
Emeka understands that he has been courting a dangerous spirit. Emeka tries to stay away from Amara, but he has promised to love her despite anything, and his family continues to suffer. Naim is haunted by nightmares of Emeka and Amara together, and the children's health worsens. Emeka finally understands that his actions have harmed his family. Desperate, Emeka goes to Elder Udu and tells him everything.
"Elder Udu, I have done wrong. I ignored my family and now we are cursed. Amara is not human, she is a spirit from the Iroko, a spirit of betrayal and revenge."
Elder Udo advises him that to break free from Amara's curse, he must confront her at the Iroko tree and truly let go of his desire.
"You have opened a door that should have remained shut, Emeka, and only a sincere apology and true repentance can close it. You must face her tonight at the Iroko, renounce her, and beg for forgiveness."
Emeka knows that to free himself and protect his family, he must apologize to Amara. Only by truly repenting and giving up his desire for Amara can he hope to find a solution and put an end to his family's suffering. At midnight, Emeka returns to the Iroko tree for a final meeting with Amara. When he arrives, he kneels before her and sincerely admits his mistakes, apologizes for his weakness and chooses his family over her.
"Amara, I was wrong. I've let my desires cloud my heart, but no more. I choose my family over you. I am truly sorry and I ask the ancestors for forgiveness."
Amara's spirit form shifts, becoming darker and more fearsome as she tries to tempt him one last time. But Emeka holds firm, refusing her, despite the fear in his heart. Amara furious, shifting into a terrifying form.
You would betray me? Foolish man. You could have had everything, but now you will have nothing.
The ground shakes violently as she speaks, splitting the Iroko tree in two. Amara lets out a scream of rage as her spirit is drawn back into the Iroko. With a final howl, she disappears, and the tree closes up. With Amara gone, peace returns to Emeka's family. His children regain their health, and his wife, though hurt, forgives him, seeing that he has changed. Emeka dedicates himself to making amends and cherishes the family he nearly lost. Emeka becomes a stronger, wiser man who often speaks with other villagers about the dangers of temptation and the importance of family. He warns them.
One cannot chase shadows and expect to hold on to the sun's gentle warmth.
Emeka's journey reminds us of the value of integrity, family, and the strength to resist false promises.